So it is now Tuesday afternoon. I'm finally getting a moment to record a quick summary of what I did at Ohio's Backyard Ultra in Lucasville, Ohio over the weekend. Drove down past Chicago from here late Thursday evening, and then Friday drove the rest of the way down, got to Lucasville, Ohio sometime around 3 o'clock. Got to do a course preview at 6 o'clock after we'd set up our tent. And I got a picture of just how technical and how much up and down this course involved. Certainly the most elevation gain over the course of a loop of any of the backyards I've done. In some ways I would compare it to like the Kettle 100, or even parts of it reminded me of the Superior 50 miler that I did. It's certainly not the hardest course you've ever run on, but for a backyard, those feet of elevation definitely accumulate and build up. And for me, I felt it in my quads. And by the end of the first 12 hours, my quads were already pretty beat up. And so the road course was pleasant. That's my favorite section a lot of times, because then I can power hike or speed walk and make a good time in a very comfortable fashion. When we got to day 2, so talking hours 25 and on, I really had to pay attention to what I was doing, and my legs were tired. I had a hard time picking my feet up. I think I fell down 5 times, probably tripped 3 dozen times, but caught myself a number of times. The 5th time when I hit the ground, it hurt, and it took the wind out of my sails. I was just never quite able to, push like I would have needed to. And then about hour 30, it started to rain, and the course became slipperier and muddier at times. I certainly didn't stick around long enough to see the worst of it, but for me, it was an accumulation of the miles and the elevation, and then the rain and the slipperiness. I just couldn't get back ahead of time, and so for me, I called it about 32 hours, 133 miles. Had a great time. The McChesney Ridge Athletic Club, Lucasville, Ohio, the race organizers were all wonderful people. I met a lot of really cool runners. I was impressed with guys like Harvey Lewis taking the time to talk to all sorts of other people, take pictures. He's an amazing guy. He made it look easy all day long. I can't wait to do another race like this, and I'll add some videos here that I was able to take early on. But because of the way the race was a little bit more technical, I had trouble finding a time to get much video. So keep this one short. It was fun. Thanks for watching. So I am 28 minutes, 25 seconds in. I finished my first 2 miles in about 27 minutes. Ran through the corral, and now I'm out for a second time around before I finish the first hour. I'm about 5 miles in. Just started the second loop.